Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Unos, dos, tres, cuatro. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're back. We're back. Let's get it popping here. What's going on, yo? Wednesday afternoon. Back to terrorize these YouTube scripts. Not really. Figuring, try to just lean away from some of the Toronto polys for today and cover some more worldly topics. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to wait for a few people to get into the chat here. Your boy Friday, he be woke. Even though he be is not like the right phrasing, but I'm woke. Even though I hate that term. I pay attention to what's going on. I want to start off by saying RIP to the 10 people slain in Buffalo, 3 people injured. Condolences to the families of the ones who were slain. Hold your head to the families of the ones who were injured, as well as anybody else who was in the supermarket, the top supermarket over there in Buffalo at the time of the shooting. We all know now that it was a racially motivated shooting. Young gentleman, 18 years old. And let me see if I could. Peyton Gendron. Right? He drove out from a nearby town. And apparently he was over at the store even a few weeks before. Security guards asked him what he was doing there. He said he was doing some surveys for the census. So it was ignored. There was a few signs that could have shown that this guy was going to do what he was going to do. But they were definitely ignored before whatever happened on that fateful day on Saturday. And I'll pull up the date here quick. Saturday, May 15th, the tragic day where this all went down. Big salute to Grungy TV. Was good. We'll definitely also be covering some local topics as well. But I wanted to just do a little bit of research as well into this gentleman, or not gentleman, let's not even call him a gentleman. He doesn't even get the courtesy of being called a gentleman. But this person here, Mr. Peyton here, and I got an article here. I'll pull up an article via the Globe and Mail. And big salute to all the people out there. Make sure as y'all are pulling up in the audience here to hit that like button. Haven't been live all week. It's been a busy week. Had a lot of stuff going on. New episode of 6 Views Uncut is available right now. Make sure to check that out. So, been on my editing duties. Big salute to Gutsy Guts. Very dope episode. Big salute to Ananita, aka Foreign Ananita. She pulled up, her and the familia. And we definitely had a legendary episode. So make sure to check that out. Let me just pull this up on the screen here so y'all can see what I'm looking at. Watch my youth here. Granddad. President Granddad. All right, so let me pull up an article courtesy of Globe and Mail. I want to pull up 2 of them, one in front of me, in front of my face here. Or actually, I'll just make it bigger. Pause. All right. So in the waning days of Peyton Manning's COVID-19 altered senior years, no, this is Wrong fucking article. Buffalo mass shooter suspect, lonely nerdy teenager showed signs of trouble. Okay, actually, no, this is the right article. Before I even read this, let me reiterate that our phone lines are open. If y'all want to tap in, be a part of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Phone number is on the screen, 563-999-3099. If y'all want to discuss this, as well as other topics that are going on in the news. Oh, one thing I also want to discuss, and I'll put this in the title. I'll change up the title as well. The Junos. The Juno Awards. It's crazy that the Juno Awards went down on the same night as the Billboard Awards, but you know, that's all good. I'll put that in the title here. Juno Awards Breakdown. Because I watched it in real time. And got to see some of the awards handed out. I wasn't there, but like I watched the show in real time on YouTube, on the YouTube live stream. So got to see some awards handed out, some live performances. And I was very impressed. I've been on record, on air, dissing the Junos. I ain't even gonna hold you. I've shitted on the Junos a few times where I've been like, yo, the Junos does not support our culture. And I'm happy to be, to a degree, eating my words. Right? It's not like this is like, I don't know, maybe they collectively heard the hip hop community and said, you know what? We got to put some more hip hop acts in there. I think these just added a category of rap album of the year or breakout or rap artist of the year. Yeah, rap artist of the year. So I guess that's good that in 2022 they finally did that. But I'm not even going to do that. Oh, yeah, finally, it's 2022 and now you guys do it. Nah, it's done. It's done. Finally, we got it. So salute to the Juno committee and whoever's responsible behind the scenes for making that happen. All right. But yeah, there's a lot of things that we could discuss on the table. But another thing that I've also been looking at and has been making a lot of headlines is one of the BLM founders, right? And I'll pull up an article over here on one of the Black Lives Matter founders and co-founder, right? Whew. Getting kind of sticky. You know what I'm saying? Because from what I'm seeing here, she paid her security, which is her brother, over $800,000 in security fees. And I know security could be super expensive. I'm also on the side of these organizations deserve to make some money because, you know, if we're all in the, you know, getting all the charity dollars and fucking people over type of shit, why should Black Lives Matter be any different? Right? But it doesn't make it right. So I'm going to pull up an article as well on that and we'll discuss, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, the phone lines are open. If you all want to get into the discussion as well, and let us know any other things that you want to talk about in the chat below. And make sure to hit that like button. But yeah, I have an article up on the screen here. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Now, in the waning days of Peyton Graydon's COVID-19 altered senior year at Susquehanna Valley High School, he logged onto a virtual learning program in economics class that asked, "What do you plan to do when you retire?" Murder, suicide, gendron tight. Whoa. Despite the protest that it was all a joke, what the fuck is this word? bespectacled 17-year-old who had long been viewed by classmates as a smart loner was questioned by state police over the possible threat and taken into custody to the hospital and psychiatric evaluation under the state mental health laws. What else do we got here? Un momento. Let me scroll up on the screen here. But a day and a half later, he was released. And 2 weeks after that, he was allowed to participate in the graduation festivities, including riding in the senior parade, where he was photographed atop a convertible driven by his father and festooned with yellow and blue balloons, signed reading "Congratulations" and Peyton Graydon. Wow, he was getting big ups. He was getting his flowers. Man had a threat before, got released, and made it to graduation. It's a good life, eh? Okay. Down account of Graydon's brush with the law last spring, according to authorities and other people's familiar with what happened, emphasized the same point school officials made message to parents at the time. An investigation found no specific credible threat against the school or any individual from that sign of trouble. Interesting. All right. The same young white man brought a Bushman XM15 rifle, traveled 3 hours to Buffalo, and went on what authorities say was a racist live-streamed shooting rampage on Saturday in a crowded supermarket that left 10 black people dead. Graydon, now 18, was arraigned on a state murder charge over the weekend, and court-appointed public defender entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. He remained jailed under suicide watch as federal prosecutors contemplate his, hate crime charges. They're contemplating that? Hold on, let me finish rolling my blunt here. Sorry, YouTube. Even the FBI swarmed the comfortable home where Graydon lived with his parents and two younger brothers, neighbors, and classmates in this community of 5,000 near New York-Pennsylvania line. Say they saw no linking of the young man now being described on television. Really? Or inkling, my bad. I did not see the Canadian law passed yesterday. Fill me in. Pause. All right. And they say, they say they saw nothing of the kind of racist rhetoric. Sorry, I'm covering the things here. I'm fucking botching up. They seen in the 180 page online diatribe purportedly written by Graydon, which was described in the minute details how he researched the zip codes of the highest concentration of black people, surveilled top supermarkets in Buffalo, and carried out the assault to terrorize all non-white, non-Christian people into leaving the country. Interesting. Jesus Christ. And the article goes on, blah, 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 blah. They described him as a quiet youth. What else do they have to say? What else good things do they have to say about Peyton? Because all I'm saying is, oh, Peyton, he's such a good guy. Hold on a second. This is some juicy shit here. Okay. I'm skipping this one paragraph here. Okay, when school partially opened again early last year after COVID-19 related shutdowns, Gradient showed up covered head to toe in a hazmat suit. Classmates Matthew Casero said he didn't think the stunt, which he called a harmless joke, went down well with other students. Man came to school in a whole hazmat suit. And we think he's okay. Did his parents see him leave the house in a hazmat suit? Hazmat suit? Yo, hold on. Let me read the chat here. I salute to Click 2 a.m. If someone gets extremely intoxicated. Okay, so Click 2 a.m. says if someone gets extremely intoxicated, they can basically get away with their actions. What the fuck? What you mean about that? So if you're too drunk and you shoot down two people, you could be like, well, I was drunk. I'm sorry. No, I'm not riding with that. Because people go get fucked up so that they can carry out whatever their premeditated plans were. They had the plan in their head. They couldn't go through with it. So they said, you know what? Let me take a couple of drugs. You know what I'm saying? Let me get drunk. And now I'm going to do what I had planned in my head. So what about that? Like, we've seen this in movies where the person gets super smashed. They already had a plan that they wanted to do this shit. They've been fantasizing about killing this person, whatever the fuck is their master plan is. And then like they take some crank or they fucking drink a whole bottle of whatever and then they go on their mission. I eat that thing. Mr. Ev Frey Jr. says, being drunk is just an extra charge. Laugh out louder. ABC says, sup ass eater Ricky. You're doing the big eight people in here, broke clown. What's up, man? You're here. You could leave. But yeah, man, this guy seems to have been showing a lot of signs of mental health issues as well. You know what I'm saying? This guy had like social media post as well showing that, you know, he could potentially do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad because, you know, when my grandmother was alive, both of them, that's what they do. They go to the grocery store. When my mom Dukes was alive, that's what they do. They go to the grocery store. They go buy a little nicks and knacks. I heard toilet paper's on sale. And they pull up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, is it not safe now? Because you got guys like this out here in the streets going crazy? Sorry, I had like two chat boxes going on at the same time. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. Click 2 a.m. says, the reason why I think guns should never be legally permitted to all citizens is because you never know someone's real intentions. It's a big risk. You know what? You brought up a great point. Right? Oh, and I also want to bring up that hockey player who got carjacked out here, because carjacking is on an all-time high in Toronto. Toronto done gone mud. It's starting to look like the fucking like LA streets out over here in Toronto. But the gun laws, okay? This is in Buffalo. In Buffalo, they have way stricter gun laws than they have in the South. I don't think this could have happened in Florida. I don't think this could have happened in Alabama or places like even like Arizona, places where they have like concealed carry, open carry. They know you go into the place, you go to shoot 10 black people. Or more. He wanted to shoot more. Obviously, people ran, got out the way, all that type of shit. But you go into a place and you have the intention to shoot people when you're in the South, somebody's shooting back. Let's say out of the 10 people shot, right, at least 3 are returning fire. At the time of this incident, they said one security guard that was in there or somebody who was like an ex-policeman returned fire. But dude was wearing body armor. Let that be Jacksonville or one of them places. They would have peppered that motherfucker. Fuck your body armor. And Mr. Eve said in Florida, it could happen, but dude could have got dealt with quickly. That's facts. He wouldn't have been able to surrender himself to the boy then. He would have surrendered himself to a body bag. You know what I'm saying? Reggie, old man Charles, somebody in the fucking thing. And no disrespect to anybody who passed in this thing, but I'm saying just hypotheticals of, let's say you're in like the South somewhere. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody's letting back off at homeboy. Like, nah. Injured or not. Because that's what you got the burners for, like, to protect yourself. Right? And it's crazy because a guy like this guy can get away with a whole bunch of like prior signs. You know what I'm saying? Some neighbors had similar views, seeing the family as a happy, prosperous, with both Paul Graydon and wife Pamela holding state jobs as civil engineers with New York State Department of Transportation, earning nearly $200,000 combined, according to the record. So, good family. I want to get to the part where they're talking about some Facebook stuff, because apparently he had some posts on social media that kind of like alluded to what was going to be happening. To request one of the parents. Dropped out. The school wouldn't say why, according to writings attributed to them. You know what I think they're going to try to do? Okay. A new 589-page document online diary posting emerged Monday that authorities have attributed to Graydon, and some of the passages tracked with the account AP sources gave of his high school threat investigation. Another bad experience was when I had to go to the hospital ER because I said the word murder-suicide to an online paper in an economic class, said one entry. I got out. I got out of it because I stuck to the story that I was getting out of class, and I just stupidly wrote that down. I must have fucking passed over that shit. I think that they're gonna try to attribute this to mental health. Temporary insanity. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it is, because he had to like premeditate and drive down to the place. He had to know where he was going. He had to track the, know that he was going to a place that had a high concentration of black people and all that. So it wasn't like, oh, I was crazy the whole time that I was doing that. Obviously, the man is dealing with mental health issues. But I'm talking about when they use the excuse or the defense of this person was temporary insanity, or, the insanity plea. Right? Also in the chat, it says they need to, and this is also from Mr. Eve, says they need to treat the online threats from these psychos like they do with us and stop and frisk. That's a fact also. Because a lot of the times, right now, for example, it's crazy because Young Thug and all the men and a lot of other people, oh, do I have a call coming in here? And a lot of other people have been hemmed up because of some of the things they say online. You know what I'm saying? They're dealing with RICO cases, smaller cases, because of their online rhetoric. Casanova, they used his DMs, all types of shit like that. Mind you, they're investigating these guys when it comes to that type of stuff. But when mans like this make threats ahead of time, they should be investigating guys like this too. Because look, when they don't, look what happens now. Now we have 10 people dead, 3 people injured, mad people traumatized. And then on the flip side of things, you got the BLM co-founder, because, in times like this, you would think you need Black Lives Matter, right? Here to save the day. But they're kind of busy right now. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of getting exposed. In particular, this woman here, Patrice Cullor, for like just collecting mad dough and just spending it crazy from what people think. There's some people who think differently. They're like, nah, she has the right to give her brother $840,000 for security services. She needs to be secured. They need to be secured. I would imagine like, yo, there's a target on their head. You know what I'm saying? And no funny shit, no jokes, like for real. But goddamn, bro. Goddamn. How much do you want from me? Tax filings reveal how BLM co-founder spent charity funds. Black Lives co-founder Patrice Cullor used charity funds to pay her brother and child's father's eye-watering sums of cash for eye-watering. Like, yo. That's crazy. Eye-watering sums of cash for various services, according to tax documents filed with the IRS. The co-founder's brother, Paul Cullor, saw a cool sum of $840,000 hit his bank account for allegedly providing security services to the nonprofit organization. Tax documents seen by the Post show. Ooh, there's some big money there, fam. You're securing some serious security. Meanwhile, the organization paid a company owned by Doom and Turner, with whom Cullor shares a child, almost $970,000 to help produce live events as well as other creative services. Yo, so like live like this? I'm trying to think of how I could turn this live into $970,000. Can y'all give me some suggestions, please? No, you know what they're talking about, like the big live things, you know what I'm saying? Stars all over the place. People, you know, these cost money. Not YouTube lives. These cost money, fam. We got to get Lil Baby to perform. That's going to be another 10,000. I know it's charity. We're not charging at the door, are we? Let's continue. Okay. On top of the controversy, BLM wrapped up this fiscal year, which runs from July 1st, 2020 to June 30th, 2021, with a stunning $42 million in net assets. So what's wrong with that? Donations, gifts. Y'all can hit that super chat if you want to. Donations, gifts. The foundation had an operating budget of $4 million, according to the board member. More than $37 million was spent by the foundation on grants, real estate, and chartered on private flights, according to tax filings. What's the problem? And what's the problem? I need to take a private jet to get everywhere. I'm BLM. They might recognize me on the plane and try to shoot me. I ain't never seen her in my goddamn life. So Blue Flame, you said she's mod, fam. With all that money, she still looks regular. Listen, fam. You don't think that this hair right here is a good 600 to 1200? Do we need to get closer? This is just a one picture. Hold on. Watch right here. I'll get a little bit closer. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry. You know what's crazy, fam? Everybody's behind her. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. We believe in you guys. You guys are doing the best for us. Donations, gifts. I need to take the PJ. You know what I'm saying? I need to be at the Clearport, fam. I don't go to the hairstylist. I don't go to the salon. The stylist comes to me. I'm protecting our lives because they matter just as much as that Skrilla, right? See, this be the fucked up shit, because shit like this, you know that whole saying that they say, 2 steps forward, 10 steps back? This is the epitome of 2 steps forward, 20 steps back. Because we have a whole organization called Black Lives Matter. Because they do. Our lives do matter. And the sentiment is still the same. We matter. And it's not because, you know, I don't want to if I see all lives matter in the chat right now, I'm blocking you. That's obvious. But this phrase sparked because of the escalation of videos that we were seeing of police brutality. You know what I'm saying? To the point where we're seeing people get killed on camera, like as if our lives don't matter as well. Us being black people. Hence, Black Lives Matter. So it'd be a cool catchphrase. Then, you know, let's make it let's organize, because they keep on telling us we're not fucking organized. So we organize. Let's take, instead of just making a catchphrase and something, a fucking hashtag that we say on Instagram, let's actually make an organization called this, because our lives matter. We're tired of getting literally gunned down in public on Facebook. Philando Castile. You know what I'm saying? Trayvon Martin, George Floyd. Literally killed on camera. So let's organize. And the thing is, it's not only us that's let's get with this organization. We're starting to rally other races. Yes, we agree. We see the fuckery. We see the hypocrisy. We're riding with you. You know what I'm saying? When the George Floyd demonstrations were going on a couple of years ago, we seen not only black people that actually, it was 50-50. I've seen a lot of white people out there in support. You know what I'm saying? They had the BLM people that were, quote unquote, organizing a lot of these different marches and stuff like that, as well as different organizations in the city, as well as all over the world. Okay? Click 2 a.m. They did the blackout on Instagram. It wasn't just only black people who did the blackout on Instagram. Everybody did it. So an organization would be just something that we should be doing. Let's take, instead of just making it a hashtag or a thing that we say, let's organize and, get some funding and really do this. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep on saying we're not organized. We don't fuck with each other like that. You know what I'm saying? You go to the hood, there's not a whole bunch of black businesses. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're saying about the States all the time. This is what they're saying about over here. So let's organize. Let's make a Black Lives Matter organization. And I don't know if it's just my cynical brain, but from when I seen that, I was like, there may be some margin for error. But I was like, yo, I'm riding. I'm black. Fight the power. Now here we are. Let's continue the article here. Now here the fuck we are. Let me change the color on the chat because I got y'all in front of my Netflix ad here, and I want to make sure the chat is seen and heard. Phone lines are open. We are taking calls and we want your opinions on this, because it's straight fuckery when we organize ourselves and then we look crazy after with shit like this. And I say we because this type of shit reflects on all of us as black people, because this is supposed to be our organization. It's not called Everybody's Lives Matter. It's called Black Lives Matter. So I still want to be able to say that and say it confidently without people looking at me and saying, well, what about the bitch that took all that money? Anyhow, when more than 32 million was invested in stocks, making up nearly a third of the 90 million the organization received in donations. Holy fiznuk. The investments is expected to become an endowment of in a bid to ensure their foundation's work continues in the future, organizers say. So I ain't mad at that. It's a nest egg. You have to run a business. Not all of this is funny money. You know what I'm saying? Not, some of this is not foul play. Okay, the 63 page form, 990 document and annual filing required for nonprofit organizations to maintain their tax exempt status shows Kuehler reimbursed the organization for $73,523 for charter flights. BLM insist she took the flights in 2021 out of concern for COVID-19 pandemic and health risks that come with it. So all the flights had to be chartered. Okay? And I'm not trying to catch no COVID with you dirty COVID breathing commoners. I need to charter. Okay? You guys are breathing that nasty something air. Because I already said the word once. I know how YouTube get. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to breathe the same air as you niggas, fam. Like, come on, fam. I'm leading an organization. The air I breathe is very important to me, and I can't share the same air as you motherfuckers. Okay? You guys in coach, ugh. First class. Send to PJ. Let's continue. Kuehler already found herself in hot water after receiving a cool $120,000 payment for undisclosed consulting fees by BLM. What's up? What you mean? What's the issue? I'm very smart, and for me to give you this information, for me to consult with you, especially as the Black Lives Matter co-founder, I'm gonna need at least 30 a pop, fam. Come on, fam. It's me. I wonder how many consulting fees or consultations that she had to do to accumulate 120. Maybe there were $100 a pop. Okay, we could do the math. If she was doing, $100 consultations, maybe $1,000 consultations. You know what I'm saying? She did $120,000 consultations. No? Why not? Oh, murder scene. Yo, I don't know why they're hiding your comment. And yo, NBA City, what up? B20B, what up? Whoa, that's what you said? Stop the cap. Y'all do this to each other every day in the hood. Holy, how you really feel? It's kind of facts. I ain't even mad at you still. Niggas get shot every day, B. By other niggas. Why wouldn't we fuck each other over on a wider scale? Why not? We do it on a lower scale every day, no? Oh, he got a trap spot over there? Gotta rob that nigga. Oh, look at his chains. He think he icy. Let me take that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, fam. And inflation is up like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? NBA City, I know nobody ain't telling them to do that, but that's what people know. You know what I'm saying? This is what, like, the cycle of fuckery has led us to believe is a normal thing. You feel me? This has been normalized now. So it's not a surprise when you see this type of shit. Let's continue. After the back-to-back controversies, Cuellar last year resigned as executive director of the organization amid the criticism of her lavish lifestyle. Salute to Young Thug. I'm gonna just finish up this article and we'll discuss together. The tax filing release closely follows the controversy over the purchase of a $6 million property in Los Angeles. Holy flizzuk. In one shot? Cash? BLM faced the torment of the backlash last month when the publicity emerged that the organization purchased a swanky Southern California home using donations, gifts. Cuellar at the time said she was weeks removed from being in survival mode after the Post reporting revealed her purchase of four high-end U.S. homes for $3.2 million. 4 of them? Foul. She bought the foul for foul. Salute to academics. But houses. I'm gonna need, they're 3.2 million. I'm gonna need 4 of those. Yo, fam. She don't have a ticket to, yo. This is why we got fucking my youth. We have name now? Peyton? Because these motherfuckers are laughing at us, fam. They're like, you guys can't organize. Y'all ain't got it together. We just run up in the store and do whatever the fuck we want to y'all. Because when y'all do get it together, you fuck each other over. It's making my stomach sick just reading this article, fam. Private party. Oh my God. She's balling out of control. Balling is her hobby, yo. Salute to fucking Big Paige. Balling is a hobby. Balling is a hobby. Balling is a hobby. Balling is a hobby because she's blacker than black. Blacker than black. This is crazy. BLM faced torment of backlash last month. Okay, read that part. Okay, let's go down a little bit further. During the time, she said she hosted a Joe Biden inauguration party for about 15 people, including BLM chapter members and other key allies of the organization. Cuellar initially said the property was purchased by BLM to serve as a meeting venue and campus. That's a fucking campus. She also issued a statement denying suggestions she had lived at the property or taken advantage of it for personal gain. Cuellar said she also threw a private birthday party for her son at the property in March 2021 and intended to pay a rental fee to BLM. So, let's unpack this. I bought this house. It's owned by the organization. Okay? However, it's not my house. I bought it because it's owned. I bought it with donations, gifts. gifts. And Dr. Umar, he's out of here too. No school. Donations, gifts. Hit that like button, yo. So I bought this yard. Big ass, swanky ass yard. But it's not for me. It's to throw parties and shit. For BLM. And with said parties, it's just for the parties. It's not for me. I don't live there. I'm going to throw a birthday party for my son, and I'm going to get you later. Okay? It's not my crib. I'm going to pay you a rental fee later. Don't worry, I'm good for it. You know what I'm saying on bank, fam? Don't worry about it. It's fine. The recent tax filing shows she paid the foundation an additional $390 over her use of the 650 square feet Studio City property for 2 private events. See? $390. I got you, fam. What is it? $390? Hold 400. Yo, fam. This is a mod thing, yo. She needs to buy a ticket to Cuba at the same fucking time and be the fuck out of Dodge. It might be too late. They might have froze up her assets and shit. Okay, tax records show after spending more than $37 million on grants, right, real estate, consultant, and other undisclosed expenses, the BLM organizer is still worth tens of millions of dollars. A red flag that seemingly emerged from the tax records shows that Kuehler was the foundation's board sole voting director and held no board meetings. None? The 990 reveals that the BLM Foundation is the largest Black abolition non-profit organization. Sorry, I'm covering some words here. That has that ever existed in the nation's history. So this is, okay, the largest. This is the biggest organization that we ever had. Nothing tops BLM, okay? Black Panthers, okay? None of those movements in the past have come close to what BLM is doing in these, what would I call these activist streets, right? Salute to my son, Tamika Mallory, all them, right? They talking loud right now, right? Yo, what the fuck's up? Yo, what are they saying? What are they saying? What up, Dark Dreams? Getting woke today, fam. I know it's like usually, Toronto. Okay, you got to email some beats, fam. We could use the beats on the backdrops and all that type of shit for different things that we do out here. But yeah, I know we usually cover like the fuckery, the Toronto rapping and stuff like that, and who's talking on who on IG Live, and who's, into the, who's getting locked up, who shot who. I just wanted to get in a little bit of a different bag today and get woke, even though, like I said, I hate that fucking term. But I want to talk about some different shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely crazy. And like I said, it's like a 10 steps or 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. Because how could we ever be taken seriously when we do organize, and then it's what it looks like, we're hoarding the money, balling it out of control on stupid shit. When this money could be going into, they say grants. There's some, okay, so I want to see where some of that grant money is going to. I need to see the flip side of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make my full judgment yet. Yeah, we have jokes, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I want to see where on the flip side, some of these grants, who's benefiting from some of these grants. You know what I'm saying? Where are some of these donations going? What kind of schools have been built out of this shit? Like Dr. Umar, he been trying to build a school forever. You know what I'm saying? They could have gave him money a long time ago. Yo, shit, fam, I heard that you're asking for donations, gifts. Hold that. Go build your school. You could do it right now. I have the money. I just gave my bro $190,000 for security. You want to build a school? Yeah, take that. But niggas don't fuck with each other like that. You know what I'm saying? What's my son saying? I'm doing a little quick YouTube search. My son, and I don't have nothing against those guys. I'm not one of the team of, oh, ha, 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 let's go verbally beat up on the activists and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about that life. But with all this shit that's going on, the shooting, the exposing of Black Lives Matter, you would think that these guys that were like, on the ground talking about this type of stuff would be more vocal right now. Okay, so I see something here. It seems that he's responded after being asked about Black Lives Matter. Well, niggas gonna ask you about this shit, fam. Because them mans were on the front line with them, no?
No chicks in here recording this shit.
No chicks move.
Big salute to Chick Smooth. Hold on, let me make it better on the screen for y'all. Let's make it better. There we go. Let's forward a bit. The General, my son.
A black man got shot down, and you look at the situation, that shit don't even make sense. Why they shot him down? The media didn't tell me that. I can see with my own eyes. You're not even being able to see with your own eyes. We watched George Floyd die. We saw George Floyd get choked. We watched the man choke George Floyd. That's a fact. You know, when I looked at Breonna Taylor was dead. Her boyfriend shot, a warning shot, which is legal. These are all things that are being said. They came up with fake things to get a warrant. The paperwork said that. We looked into everything we did before we went out there and said you would get behind something. You know? So when you come in here with these right-wing talking points, I'm shit. I don't want to hear about stupidity.
I'm gonna let him finish after. I just wanted to make sure that the mans are not low. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you jump on the front lines, and this is why I don't personally, like, you don't see me at like protests and stuff like that. I'll do my part behind the scenes. Like we have a platform here that we're able to lend the voices or lend the microphones so people's voices get amplified, thankfully, and thank God. So when it comes to doing my part, you're not going to see me jumping out the window at some Black Lives Matter protest or rally or demonstration because I'm going to support my people in the way I support my people. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's giving them jobs, whether it's providing opportunity, any other ways that I know how, or directly saying, yo, you need something? Yo, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And if it's just a small subset of people, that's okay, because those people, from the help that I'm able to provide, can help other people. You know what I'm saying? And then that type of cycle goes on, and that type of mentality goes on. You know what I'm saying? And as these microphones get louder, I've said this multiple times, you're not always going to like the things that I have to say, or none of us on over here on the platform, but we're going to say them, okay? Because it's what we feel is the truth, right? So when it comes to jumping out the window for all of these different organizations and stuff like that, I'm very weary, even over here in our own city, because you just never know where the money's going and how it's being spent. When money gets involved, things get sticky, especially when it starts coming in big lump sums and chunks. You're like, holy shit, I ain't never seen this money at one time. Oh my God, how much more can you give me? Holy shit, I'm the fucking shit. They love me. Right? So you got to be very wary when it comes to organizations and stuff like that. There's a couple of other things I wanted to address as well. I'm just here getting a text. Streaming. Thank you. Later. Yeah, there's a couple of things also I wanted to address when it comes to us doing this thing out here. It's been really rolling through my mind a lot lately, because I feel like when it comes to us doing this media stuff, this podcasting stuff, this stuff that like is trying to change our existence as far as what we've been doing over our years, you know what I'm saying? That being in the streets, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to us over here at the We Love Hip Hop Network, for the most part, most of us on the staff have come from some type of circumstances that weren't always the most favorable. You know what I'm saying? Whether we came from the hood or were raised in the hood or did some really foul hood shit over the years, you know what I'm saying? We all have come from the streets, as they say, to some degree. And not for nothing, I don't think that it matters now that like we do podcasting and making, you know, content and stuff like that, that we came from those types of circumstances. Okay. But for some reason, when it comes to this city here, and I don't know about other cities, I can only speak for the one that I live in. Okay. People feel that like, oh, you pussy, you soft, when it comes to having conversations and discourse, we don't have to talk to you with any type of respect or anything that we would talk to other niggas that we consider like real niggas. Right? Because you do this fucking podcasting shit. You know, you're a media guy. You ain't a street nigga. Okay? And like I just said in the beginning, we all came from these types of circumstances. Okay? However, I don't think that should fucking matter. You know what I mean? It starts making me think, you know, when guys jump in my DMs and the way that they start the conversation like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with you? Yo, are you fucking crazy? Are you retarded? Are you? It's like, fam, you must think I'm some kind of bitch. And that's the thing. I shouldn't have to be like proving to niggas I'm not a bitch. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you in public. Watch when I see you at a party. I'm gonna gun butt you or whatever. I don't got no burners. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But niggas want you to fucking throw your life away and prove to them that you're tough so that they feel happy. And I've thought about it. I'm like, I started even examining like The Art of War, because I've read that a couple of times. And how they talk about making an example in front of a lot of people. So people, and this is just paraphrasing it, like they didn't actually say this, but like making an example in front of a lot of people so people know not to fuck with you. Right? So y'all want to see Friday, like at an industry party, just washing some nigga who was talking crazy online, dragging him across the dance floor, and then catching a fucking assault charge. You know, he'll be home in a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, but yo, he really got that guy, yo. Holy. Now niggas know not to fuck with him now. But I have to sit for a couple of months because of that. I got to look crazy. I got to look crazy to the people who might want to invest in us as level-headed people who won't fuck up the bag. Because you niggas want us to prove that we're street niggas, that we're real niggas, right? And if we prove that we're real niggas, then you won't talk to us crazy. When you have an issue with us, you won't say, yo, I have an issue with this. Maybe I didn't like what you did. And just say that. Rather than, what the fuck's wrong with you, my youth? Yo, what the fuck, are you stupid? When your words have fucking weight. So when people approach each other and they're like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with you, fam? Yo, I idiot thing. You're saying I'm an idiot. You're saying something's wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? When you call me a goof online, it means I have to defend it in person. Right? But this be the Toronto shit, where niggas want you to throw your fucking life away. Niggas want you to trick yourself out your position. So they talk to you crazy so you can talk back to them crazy so that now you got a beef next time you see them. I'm not going to contribute to your cycle of destruction. I'm above that shit. Take it how you want to take it. Niggas can stay in the barrel with the rest of y'all motherfucking crabs. I'm trying to get the fuck out of it. This is why sometimes you have to like say, you know what? You got to set yourself up a program where you don't go into your DMs. You don't check your devices for maybe like a half an hour to an hour after you wake up. Because I be waking up and niggas be in my DMs talking to me crazy. Like I'm some kind of bitch. But I'm supposed to prove it to them that I'm not? I don't feel like doing that, fam. I feel like doing this. What I'm doing right now. Talking on the microphone, talking to you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what the fuck I enjoy doing. I don't enjoy having this, oh, let me slap this nigga because he said something to me or he talked to me some kind of way. And that's the thing. It's like, goes back to the 48 laws of power. Do you guys think making an example of somebody on road would help the way niggas talk to me in the DMs or Gutsy or any of the people who might try to talk crazy to us? If we're at a concert or something, and then y'all see us beating the fuck out of somebody, would that make it better? Would that make y'all respect We Love Hip Hop? Let me know. I'm not saying, you know, if you guys say go do it, I'm going to go do it. But would that make you respect us more if there was examples of that? You know, a couple of public examples of us dragging some nigga across the fucking dance floor. Or are we just going to look crazy and unprofessional? Dark Dream said, Suge Knight kick in the head, right? At the fight. Poof. And get one more in, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want that? Because, like, people respect that. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, yo, fam, did you see? Yo, I was at the such and such concert. Yo, fam, I was at Rolling Loud and I seen Friday hook off on a nigga, fam. Yo, the man dropped in one shot. I didn't even know he had it like that, fam. Yo, I want to go subscribe. So you want to subscribe before you saw that? You know, oh, I'm going to start listening to their podcast more. What are they on Spotify? I didn't know he had it like that. Fuck, I should have been listening to them for years. Did you see the video on Instagram? They were beating the shit out that guy. Fuck, bro. I've been missing out on their podcast. Their content must be great because they're so good at beating people up. They're real niggas. Like, when you really play it out, y'all see how stupid that sounds, fam? The mentality sounds. When you really play out what the fuck niggas want us to do, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis, and what niggas do on a daily basis, when you find out the real root of why there was some public display or some kind of fucking, God forbid, a killing. When you find out the root, man got embarrassed because he said that his girl fucked the next man, and he exposed it online. He put some pictures on the thing saying, yo, that's I thought that was your bitch. So then when man seen each other, then fuck, he had to defend it because, online he was like, yo, the man's a goof, fam. I fucked this girl. And so then when they seen each other, they shot each other. Really play that out and like let people know the reason. You can sound crazy. Yo, I seen Friday, fam. He was in the street and like a nigga was like fucking, just him and the next nigga were talking and all of a sudden they just started fighting. I seen the nigga just pull out a knife, just start stabbing the guy in the stomach. Holy shit, that's crazy. Yo, Friday, why you do that? Yo, well, the man started beaking off to me in my DMs and he called me a goof and a bitch and a pussy because he didn't like something that I said on the podcast. And when I seen him in the street, I was like, I'm not a goof, I'm not a bitch. So then we started fighting and I stabbed him. And now I'm going to jail for life. Well, yo, you're a real one still, fam. I'm going to go watch your podcast, whatever episode you have left. See how that works out? That what y'all want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Would that make us cooler to you if we were just out here? Now that we outside. Oh, I'ma see you when I see you, pussy. That's what you want, right? Click 2 a.m. said it's a childlike mentality. You think? It's crazy how motherfuckers just expect for us to have discourse with each other. And this is why we have so much shit that goes down in these streets over here, fam. You know what I'm saying? As well as other places. But like I said, and I'll reiterate, I'm only speaking for here because this is where I am. The 6, Toronto, the mega city, the T-Dot. I've been here through all of the iterations of the slangs of what we call this place. All right? I was here. No matter how much of a Montreal nigga I am, I'm a fucking Toronto nigga too. I'm one of the man them. Let's not get that twisted. Okay? I didn't do my time in Montreal because I was living there and going back and forth. No. When they fucking said, yo, what's your fixed address? It says fucking Toronto. And it said that for more than 20 years. I've been living here longer than some of the niggas who have beef with me is alive. How about that? So I'm more Toronto than you niggas. Because while you were in your dad's nuts, I was on the block. Okay? Before your mama pushed you out, I was pushing weight. So who's more fucking Toronto? Let me know. Really. If I've been here since 97 and you're born in 97, then I'm more of a Toronto nigga than you are. How about that? We're not going to be like, oh, Friday's some Montreal nigga. Yes, I am a fucking Montreal nigga. I rep that place to the fucking graveyard, okay? When they finally bury me, they'll probably send me 600 kilometers back down the road and bury me next to my mom Dukes. However, we're not going to act like I ain't a Toronto man damn. I might not fucking use all the slangs all the time, but I'm out here. Okay? My formidable years have been here in this city. I understand how it moves. I know all the ends. There's not one part of downtown that I haven't fucking walked, rode a bike, or fucking drove. I know every single alleyway. Niggas from the West End won't know downtown as much as I do. Let's do that, okay? I know every single alleyway in this motherfucker. Okay? We're not here to prove my street cred. But all I'm saying, and I say that to say, we need to learn how to speak to each other when we speak to each other. So that we won't be putting ourselves in situations where we have to defend this and defend that, and now man them are like shooting each other and for like stupid reasons. It don't even be like good reasons when you find out. Like, niggas have put fucking burners to my face before. Ran up in my spot. You think I want to get into beef because I fucking talk on a microphone and make content and use a goddamn screen recorder or fucking whatever we do out here? Are you crazy? Niggas ain't felt enough pain. That's the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, fam. Being away from my family, going to jail, you know what I'm saying? Having to look over my shoulder, all that. I'm good. Niggas like, nah, fam, you need to do that a little bit more. You're not real enough, fam. You need to go take some more risks. You need to throw away your life a few more times, fam. What are you, stupid? What are you trying to do? Get your life together? Fuck's wrong with him? Get the fuck back in the barrel with the rest of us. What's wrong with this guy? A goober. Jesus Christ. I just had to get that off my chest, fam, because like niggas is like wilding out here, fam. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, who the cap fit wear it? There's gonna be somebody who hits me in the DMs, be like, yo, Friday, who the fuck you talking to? Fam, we just don't need to do that, fam. If we got an issue, just say, yo, what up? I don't like what you did. You know what I'm saying? And we could agree to disagree. We can figure out a way to figure it out. But it don't gotta be on some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got. What else is going on out here, man? I feel like fucking streaming a little bit longer, seeing what's going on in the world. Niggas is crazy in the city, fam. Niggas have so much hate in their heart, fam. It's crazy. Making me get on these stupid rants, fam. They're not stupid rants, but like, fuck, fam. Niggas be thinking I'm so angry and, yo, Friday, why y'all so, yo, I love your rants. I'm not angry. Well, I'm not always happy, but like, I'm not angry. It's just like, Jesus Christ, man. I'm like, I just need to fucking do better. There was one thing I also want to discuss. Oh, salute to Paris Richards. She's doing her thing. She just dropped a new album. Salute to Vegas. Oh, I'm there looking at the screen. Y'all niggas ain't even see what I'm looking at. My bad. Salute to Vegas. This is not Vegas's account. Okay? Be aware. This is not his account. He got hacked. All right? Salute to DJ Las Vegas. Okay, if you see this account, do not follow it. He got hacked. Okay? What I wanted to discuss is the Halal Gang. Big up to the Halal Gang. All right? Or I know they're called Halal Gang, but I don't like saying that word gang. All right? Like, it turns me off. You know what I'm saying? Because like now when you say the word gang, it's like, all right, Rico? No, Rico, go away, Rico. I don't want to talk to you, Rico. Unless it's Ricochet. See what I did there? Big salute to Mustafa, aka Mustafa the Poet. Tingles. When he hit the stage and he started doing his thing as he usually does. He's by himself. He's playing an instrument. He's chilling. He's got the vest. It says Poet on the vest. Sick. Okay. I know some people are trying to make fun of him. Right? However, when the man them jumped on the stage and they were all chilling, I was like, okay. And I was watching it in real time, all right? Big salute to Keep Six Solid. Big salute to, I think, Straight Out the Six. A few other pages. If I don't say your name, my apologies, but salute to you as well. I seen them repost my post. Because, and I got tagged. It's not like, they try to sneak it. Like, they tagged me. You know what I'm saying? Because I caught the shit in real time. Like, I'll lie. I see Lil Beretti up there. I seen fucking Puffy L's. I seen them with microphones in their hand. And I'm like, I'll lie. Is Beretti gonna spit a verse? Puffy, are they gonna like switch the song and then start doing like a next tune that I didn't hear before? No. They did this. But I'll be your empire. Just stay alive. Yo! Oh, that shit feels so good. Yo, and they sound good all singing together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just showed me another layer. Like, once upon a time, these guys didn't have all of these wild circumstances that they had to deal with growing up in the area that they grew up in. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was innocence at one point where they all had childlike voices and can sing well. Remember, all these mans, they go in the studio, they don't just rap, they sing too. Lil Beretti sings too. You know what I'm saying? So they can go there. It's not as cool to like get on what this Mustafa's been able to do and just be so free. You know what I'm saying? Doing and achieving at the same time. Okay? Like, this is beautiful. Stay alive, stay alive. Yo, this made me smile. It's making me smile again. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Mustafa the Poet. He bought the man them. He bought Regent. He bought the hood to the stage. Let these guys catch a feeling of like what it's like to be in front of these big crowds like this in these events where everybody's dressed to the nine. Like, it's just a vibe. You know what I'm saying? The man them got to get an experience, and he was able to bring this experience to the man them because of the achievements that he's been able to achieve and escape the cycles and stuff like that. Like, you got to remember, this is more than just Mustafa having a rap career that's popular. This is him being able to stop the cycle that's been going on in his hood. That's been going on with his people. So I rate that to like the highest degree, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember, Mustafa's not out there making oppie tunes. And look how far he's going with what he's doing. A lot of motherfuckers can learn a lot from what he's been able to achieve in the lane that he's in. I'm not saying, go start making folk music and start singing and ray-tay-tay. But you don't have to only be like, okay, well, I'm only going to be able to get the people's attention if I do some really oppy shit and, get like everybody super angry at me. If you're talented and your music's good, you know what I'm saying? And you're able to get the right team behind you and you're able to, have the right work ethic, then you'll get to the same position or even further than a Mustafa. Okay? But definitely he has all those things in play. I'm going to keep on giving Mustafa his flowers because even before this, and I was talking to the homie in the barbershop, I don't know if he wants me to say his name. I'll ask him next time. You know what I'm saying? But big salute to him. Region OG, okay, who's in the barbershop. And big salute to my barber, Sloogie McDoogie. You know what I mean? The hood lawyer. Right? Got me looking clean. Right? And them mans love to see the progression, love to see what Mustafa's doing. And the conversation I was having with them was like, yo, fam, he has to have a good team behind him as well, besides the fact that he has a good work ethic. You know what I'm saying? And the OG was like, fam, he's talented. He's talented. He's just doing something that's just above these other guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yes, this is true. However, a good team separates people from the rest. Okay? For example, I was saying the man probably has a great publicist. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who is able to get him that Jimmy Kimmel. Somebody who's able to get him into those magazines. And because what a good publicist will help you do is they'll go to unsolicited places. They'll be an unsolicited source. Okay? So if they hit up a GQ magazine, they're going to be like, GQ's going to see that email and be like, oh, that's Betty from such and such agency. I get emails from her all the time. Me and her have lunch. Let me open that and see who she got for me. Different than if you do it yourself, your email could be perfect. All the right wording, right formatting, everything's perfect. Even the way you sent it, the time you sent it, everything's perfect. However, they don't know who you are, so your email might go to the spam folder or it's going to get read whenever we get to it. Okay? Which in turn is going to fuck up your timing of when you might have wanted to get that magazine or live performance or whatever, like live television performance or like whatever different types of things that a publicist will help you get. You know what I'm saying? Those interviews in the places that you want to be interviewed. You got to have the right publicist. Okay? Publicists cost money. Unless you have somebody on your team who's good at that already. Okay? Or somebody just believes in you so much that they'll take the money when you make it. They'll take a percentage like a manager does. Okay? Because there's differences. A publicist is not your manager. A publicist is paid, let's say, by a monthly fee or whatever type of thing that you guys negotiate. All right? But it's an upfront fee for them to go and do their service. Where a manager is supposed to be out there creating opportunities for you, and they take a percentage off of the money, off of said opportunities that they created for you. Y'all understand what I'm saying there? Okay? Your manager, you're not like, yeah, that's just my manager, and like, yeah, he runs the record label. No. That will be somebody else. That will be your executive producer. That will be the person who runs your label. That person can also be your manager as well. But that person is now dipping into two pots. Okay? If they're funding your shit, like if they're the one who's paying for your studio time and all that stuff, then they're more than your manager. You might call them your manager and they're managing you, yes, but they're more than that. So a lot of artists out there who be like, yo, my manager, and they call them that because that person's paying for your studio time. Guess what? They're your producer. Okay? They're not the producer that is making you the beats. They're producing you, the product. You understand what I'm saying? They're making sure that you can get access to the beat makers. Or once you have access to these beat makers and the beat makers are like, yo, I'm gonna need 1,000 a beat. Well, guess what? The producer or executive producer is saying, there you go, beat maker or producer. There's $1,000 for your beat. Thank you. Let me get the stems. Okay? And then they're paying for the studio time so that you can produce some fucking magic for them. All right? You might be with another producer that the executive producer has assigned to that. However, they are the executive who's handling all your shit. They're not your manager. So they may pay for your whole album to be done, but not have one connection on how to fucking get your shit to somebody else. So you can't call that person your manager, okay? They're your executive producer. They're the ones who probably in the end of the day is going to get the biggest cut of what comes in from your music because they paid for your music videos. They paid for all of your shit. You said, aha, I found this guy. He's paying for all my shit. That's my manager, Ray-Tay-Tay. And your stupid ass don't know that that motherfucker is not your manager. He's the guy who's going to collect 80% of your profits and maybe you can hold 20%. Where your manager is going to go get you a bag for like $12,000 and I only want my 10% out of that. Just give me my $1,200, you hold the rest. Different kind of person, no? Different pay grade, right? I'm just, listen, I've been in the industry 20 years plus, whether it's from street team to managing artist to executive producing artist. I'm not saying I'm the biggest authority on this shit, but I'm not talking out my ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking from an educated point of view. All right? Do what you will, as they say. But as far as Mustafa, he definitely has all these different things in play, in my opinion. Not to say that, he doesn't have the ability to do this by himself, but it's a team effort when you want to get to the levels where this man is. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely seems to have a great team behind him. And I rate it. I rate it a lot, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if this nigga signed, to be honest. Like, for real, for real. Who is Mustafa signed to? Let me do a quick search here. I'll do a Spotify search. I'm going to look up his album on Spotify. Let me phone there. Because Spotify will tell you on the bottom of the album or the release who it was released by, right? Let's see. Mustafa. He got 246,203 monthly listeners. How about that? Stay Alive, the song that you're just hearing right there, has 10,031,561 streams on it. I'm just saying. The album When Smoke Rises was brought to you by 2021 Regent Park Songs and nobody else. And that's the album that has like these big tunes. I don't know. Should I go to the album before Air Force? Like, is that going to make it more like bring the point home that this nigga's independently doing this? This nigga's doing this independently? Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. The man's hanging with fucking Kourtney Kardashian and her man, Travis Barker. They like his shit. They listen to him. And y'all talking about the ops and can't leave the city. And then you clown him. Where is he? You clowning him. You guys are crazy. Oh, yo, he's a poet. What a poet, you? Yeah, I heard all of the clubhouses and the different Instagram. Yo, the poet, you. What? And I'm not even acting like I'm a huge listener of Mustafa's music like that. But I love accomplishments, fam. I love winning. I love to, not only winning myself, I love to see niggas win, fam. That shit is great. That shit is exhilarating, fam. Oh shit, this nigga's going across the world? Holy fuck. It feels like it's me, fam. You understand what I'm saying? This is how I feel when it comes to our Toronto artist blowing up and getting to different levels. It reflects back on us, the city. I'm not like, don't like that shit over there. Oh, is he a poet, you? Yes. And it's working. Obviously. Holy fuck. He's not even the man's just getting started, fam. It was a mud thing, fam. He's not even signed. And he's a fucking model for Holt Renfrew. What are you niggas doing? Get yourself a better team. You niggas are so busy worrying about the ops while this nigga's lapping you round the world. He's like, I'm about to go make another trip OT on y'all niggas, the promoters. You gonna see this nigga fuck around and pop up in Dubai just now to go do a show, eh? And it won't be like, oh my God. No, that's light. Niggas fuck with him like that's already, fam. Like he's already gone. And he hasn't even signed nothing yet. If you niggas make fun of this nigga, it's because you're a hater. You sleep with hate running through your blood. You don't dislike him, you dislike yourself. You dislike the lack of accomplishments that you have been able to achieve because you see this nigga keep on kicking the shit out of the game. You're like, why can't that be me? They would never let me bring the man them on stage. They let him do it though. Allow him, fam. Because the more he achieves, the more we all achieve. I'm happy for the nigga. Even if he never pulls up for an interview, I'll never be one of these niggas like, yo, well, you know, I fuck with Mustafa, but he never pulled up for an interview, so fuck him. No. He might be one of them niggas who don't do a lot of interviews, or he just might not want to do an interview with the man them. That's fine. But I would like you, if you ever see this, Mustafa, to please pull up on the man them. If we have to pull up on you in a beautiful setting that you want, I can fucking make it happen. We got the Toronto ambiance. We got the 4K cameras. Okay? Fam, I'm talking to Mustafa, bro. Just fucking relax. I'm sorry. Somebody might be like in a dire situation. All right. But real shit. Pull up on the man them, fam. We're not going to ask you some wild oppie shit. We just want to give you your flowers. We want to get the story, not for us, for the people them, so that we have a documented Mustafa the Poet, proper interview, life from beginning to where you are now, so that as you go on in the future, people could reference back and be like, yeah, I know more about the guy whose music I love. You know what I'm saying? And then other people who might have not heard your music, and this is obvious, will pull up on that interview. There could be a bunch of other interviews you do, but the one you do with us, or the one, even if you do a one-on-one, I don't give a fuck. It will be different. We'll get the full, what's really, what Mustafa the Poet is really about. You know what I'm saying? No interruptions. When man's just telling their stories, we ain't gonna be like, well, that happened to me. No, none of that. Let that shit breathe. We could talk for 3 hours if you want. I don't give a fuck. Let's get it popping. I'm saying it here on the stream. And even if that never happens, I'ma still respect what the fuck out of you do. Respect the fuck out of what you're doing. I'm all jumbling up and shit. Fam, this crazy, bro. The nigga brought the hood to the stage. At the Junos, they don't fucking like us like that, fam. They're just now saying, yo, okay, you know what? Yo, you can have another rap award in 2022. And like I said in the beginning of this, that's fine. That's fine. As long as you finally tapped in, better late than never. But look at this. Look at how happy Beretti is. Look at fucking Puffy L's smile back there, fam. Yo, respect to the man, them, yo. Nigga smiling, fam. He's proud of his brethren, fam. Y'all niggas need to put some respect on this nigga's name, fam. I don't give a fuck if he doesn't rap one bar about one op. Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on the likes too, please. Hit that like button. But yeah, man, salute to Mustafa the Poet, man. That's a real one right there, fam. And like I said, pull up on the man then, bro. We got to get a good conversation going. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about, because I seen y'all talking about, there's been a rise in carjacking in the GTA. See that? As soon as I put carjacking in Toronto is one of the first things that pop up. It's a mad thing. Can you pull up Google? Fucking stop playing with my emotions. So there was one in Etobicoke in particular. Bruh. Yo, is my internet fucking with me or something? There we go. Who should I pick? Let's go with the star. Because we don't do the sun over here. Salute to the star. Is it a homie? No, it's them. All right. Salute to my people over at the Toronto Star. Y'all know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Betsy, what up? She's probably like, whoa. So this guy here, he got carjacked. What's his name now? I'm not into the hockey thing, so bear with me. Faced with potential violent carjacking, Mitch Marner did exactly what police are urging all vehicle owners to do: hand over the keys. All right, give me the keys. All right, let's get into this. All right. Botched reading by Friday Ricky Dread. Let me move the chat out of the fucking way here. All right. A gunpoint robbery of the Toronto Maple Leafs winger Black Range Rover near an Etobicoke movie theater on Monday night left Marner rattled. His agent told the Star it's just the latest and most high-profile case amid a rising number of similar incidents that the GTA police redoubling their efforts and warning residents about dangers. It's dangerous out there, fam. Okay, the evidence suggests that this was a crime of opportunity, said Inspector Richard Harris, who's head of Toronto Police Hold-Up Squad, at Tuesday's press conference outside police headquarters. He noted that they're seeing more and more carjacking of high-end vehicles using different techniques. The Hold-Up Squad, which isn't responsible for the carjacking, but probes cases involving weapons, has investigated 60 incidents so far this year, Harris said, compared to 59 in all of 2021. So, oh shit. That's crazy. They have made 20 arrests so far connected to the several incidents, he said. Harris, who would not confirm that Monday night's victim was Marner. Police sources confirmed his involvement to the Star, and the Leafs press team tweeted he was the victim Tuesday. But a man and woman in their 20s were robbed at gunpoint. So that's what they first put out, right? They didn't want to put out his name. This is the theater that he was at. He's watching a movie, him and his shotty, everything's all good. I play hockey, you know what I'm saying? He might have had a fucking hockey groupie, or it could have been wifey, you know what I'm saying? But life is good, okay? Police said the carjacking took place around 7:45 p.m. at Islington Avenue and the Queensway near the Cineplex Cinema. That one over there? 3 suspects armed with 2 handguns and a knife then fled in the Range Rover. Both Marner and the woman were unharmed. You know how they say "and the woman," so you know that wasn't his wifey. They have no arrest and the investigation continues. Obviously, the first reaction to the general shock and concern for Mitch, said Leafs coach Sheldon Keefe in a media availability. He was here today and had a meeting with him, which was a little bit different tone than some of the others for obvious reasons. But he seems to be doing well, all things considering. The police inspector said victim did comply, and he encouraged others to follow suit. If someone attempts to steal your car, give it up, Harris said. Do not resist. Do not argue or fight. Your safety is worth more than the car. He right, though. Incidents of carjacking, which involve victims being present, and auto theft of vehicles unattained in parking lots, driveways, elsewhere, have been steadily climbing in the GTA. According to Toronto Police, crime data auto theft across the city increased from 3,634 reported thefts in 2014 to 6,508 in 2021. Holy. It's turned into New Jersey Driver on here. So carjackings are up. That's crazy. Especially in the Etobicoke, they're getting it in, eh? What do you say? Etobicoke is becoming the carjacking capital? And I've been watching some of this stuff on CP24 and other news outlets, right? Well, CP24. And like they're showing like different ways that these guys are doing it, where they're like crashing into different cars and then fucking jumping out the car and pulling out the fucking driver. So like some of these incidents, they don't even care about keeping the car intact because they're not going to use the car and go joyride with the shit later. Like, nah, that's chop shop right away. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think that this, click 2 a.m., that's what I was saying. It looks like GTA, like the game. Like niggas just on crime sprees, fam. Niggas just like, And, this is also a direct result of the fact that inflation has gone so high and our increase of income hasn't even moved. Where it's like, you got to get it how you live. These niggas is like, okay. I can't even pay for the gas to drive the car. I'm going to take your shit. And then I'm going to go get that shit chopped up. And then I'm going to go put it on my rent. Niggas ain't even got enough to buy a chain after. They're just like, yo, I have so much back debt. I have so much child support that I'm going to jack your car and I'm just going to pay my back rent. I owe my landlord rent for like the last 2 months, fam. I need to go jack a car. And I'm not trying to make any light of this because people are getting, traumatized and hurt and stuff like that. But in my opinion, this is a direct result of the streets got to eat, fam. Niggas is hungry out there right now, fam. Serb done. You know how many niggas is not vaxxed in these streets? They ain't getting no job. For the ones who want them. Customers, them, don't have as much money to spend if you're in the streets. Gas is high for them too. So they ain't getting as high. Right? Their cost of living is going up. And I'm not talking about the junkies who don't got no fucking place to live. Right? I'm talking about like affluent customers. You know what I'm saying? The one them one there. You know? The ones who are fucking popping Molly and they used to go out every weekend. Every weekend we're going out. We buy mad drugs. Not right now. You might need to get another roommate. You know what I'm saying? You need to tell Tyrone, oh, yo, fam, can I get a front? You know I'm good for it. But what Tyrone gonna do? I need my money right now. I'm gonna hit these streets. I'm gonna take your shit. I'm not excusing it, what these mans are doing or women or whoever is out here doing all these additional carjackings. But when the shit gets thick, pause, the streets gon' street. You know what I'm saying? Like between 2014 and 2021 and 2022, I guess now, and even from 2021 to 2022, with the stats even growing in such a high rate, like we're talking about 59 carjackings in the whole of 2021 to 59 or 60 of them already right now. We're not even in June. We're not even at the halfway mark. But gas is also $2.03. And y'all don't see a connection? Or am I crazy? Am I conspiracy theory? Ooh. Why would niggas want to rob more shit? And not just, I don't mean niggas. I mean like universally, like white niggas, black niggas, Chinese niggas. You know what I'm saying? Why would people want to do more crime? I don't know. They're more hungry. There's less money. Right? Click 2 AM said, nah, I see niggas stealing gas. Right? And not just, and I know y'all don't mean black people. You know what I'm saying? Like Bill's at the gas tank, like pouring some shit in his bucket. Like, they're not going to notice me. I'm white. They're not going to notice me. They're going to go look at the black guy over there. But right now, I got to get some gas. Holy shit, it's expensive, bro. Bob, can you believe how expensive the gas is? I might have to start carjacking too. I'm just saying. I'm not excusing it. I'm not saying, oh, go out there and go jack some cars. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like let's not get that twisted. Friday, Ricky Dredd didn't say to go outside and do crime. But I could understand why crime is going up. Okay? I'll reiterate. I'm not saying that it's right. But if you're hungry and you keep on asking for food and you keep on trying to get, and not even just asking, I mean, working towards getting the food and the door keeps on getting shut in your face, or, you know, while you're doing your work and getting through and making your money in a real
90 seconds
positive way, everything keeps on going up. So while you keep on trying to get ahead, they keep on moving the fucking goalpost. Now all of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute, I made all this money and I'm still broke. What the fuck? Not saying everybody moves this way.
60 seconds.
That's the phone line. Fuck the phone line. I'm not saying everybody moves this way, but some people will be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of being hungry. Give me your shit. Thank you. I'm just saying. Doesn't make it right, but it could explain a lot of the rise in the carjackings out here, fam. If we're at 60 right now, then what do you expect?
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Listen, hold your head to, what name now? My youth. Holy, him and his side piece are just trying to go out, catch a quick movie, stay on the low. Mitch Marner. Hold your head, homie. If you want to pull up on the man them and we can talk about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here clowning you. I know you've gone through a traumatic experience. But I'm just saying, you know, Garfield said the struggle is real. Yeah, fam. Don't be out here shining like that, fam. Shit is real right now, fam. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might have to down, besides the fact that gas is so high, you might have to just get whatever electric cars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Sue to Elon Musk. Like, you might just gotta stop shining so much. Listen, I got 2 chains on. 2 chains. I got 2 rings on. You ain't see me out here in the street shining. Yo, walking down Young Street. Nah, I'm not tucking it because I'm scared. It's just not a fucking... We ain't doing that today. I'm not going to rap at a performance. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep my chains inside. I'm not going to wear all of them. I'll put 2 of them on. I'm not put on the rest. The fuck am I doing wearing all my chains on the road? All outside, yo, use that nigga Friday, Ricky Dread. Yeah, hey, I'm hungry right now, fam. Yo, let me hold that. Run that. And then I'm gonna be like, yo, why are you taking my shit? Yo, why you get your own? Fam, I tried. And like, I'm hungry right now, fam. Run that. Don't play with the streets when the streets is hungry, fam. You know what I'm saying? Act accordingly. Honda's up. Jewelry in the jewelry box. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be on the road, fucking keep that shit for the right occasions. You know what I'm saying? You don't play with your life. Niggas is hungry out here. Niggas is stunting in the range. Him and Shorty. Yo, that movie was great. Yo. Not even looking around. Just in the big car, not even having a care in the world, just living a great white life. You better fucking look both ways before you cross that intersection, fam. Niggas roll up on you, fam. Crazy, fam. You better have a stash spot in that Range Rover, bro. Pull out. Bam! I seen the threat, officer. I eliminated the threat. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you make. What do you think they made stash spots for, bro? What's wrong with this guy? Y'all saying there's gonna be mad police presence at fucking Caravana, OBO. Rolling Loud. These are facts. These are facts. Somebody said, yo, Rolling Loud, yo, it's going to be a ting. You know what I mean? Salute to the homie Amar. We were talking. He said, yo, it's going to be a ting. I said, I don't know about that. They're going to have like, it's going to be 1,000. Let's say the attendance is 50,000. They're going to have like 10,000 police. Police coming in from Buffalo. Police coming in on the air, sea, land. All over the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? Popping up out of manholes. Yo, eliminate the threat. Bam! He had a gun. Could be a nigga phone. Don't worry about it. He said T-Dot man's not caring about police. They better care. Niggas ain't. They're having a fucking group meeting before the fucking Caravana. Shoot him on sight. Okay. Let's not even arrest him this year. Just shoot him on sight. Tired of this shit. They're not even paying us enough. If you see one of them reach for their waist, shoot him on sight. Okay? 1, 2, 3, hut! Let's go out there and handle this Caravana. All right? That's what the boy them said. You better watch out. I've been at Caravana when niggas is pulling out at Dundas Square. I was around. I was outside. I was at Caravana both times when they pulled out at Dundas Square. I was at Caravana when we were on the lake shore and we were running from one end of the lake shore, running to the other end. Oh shit. There's the crowd running this way. Okay, go this way. Right? Oh, there's another crowd running. Look, just line up against this tree right here. Right? I was at the Caravana when they popped the motherfucking cop in the kneecap with a 12 gauge. Oops, you're a cop. I didn't know you were a cop. Oops. Sorry. My bad. That's going to leave a mark. Oh, I'm stupid. I was there. You wasn't there. I risked my life to go to Caravana. I survived Caravana 1997. I survived Caravana 2006. You didn't. You weren't there. You were at home being safe. No, we ain't gonna have to worry about that no more. We'll be all right. You'll see me on the grounds, walking up and down. You know, you might, that might be the time. Oh, let's get that example out of Friday. Or let's make him an example. What? Got him. 6 months. Oh, that's not happening. No. Every single corner you turn to the left of you, boy them. Turn to the front of you, boy them. Turn to the fucking right of you, boy them. Oh shit, is that two of them just standing behind? Oh fuck, is that a horse? They're gonna be everywhere, fam. Don't worry about it. OVO Fest, maybe a little bit less because that's a more controlled environment, right? But they'll be around. Mad at them. I'm sure the OVO people have gotten their notice. You need to buy double of us this year if you want to have your festival, Mr. fucking Graham. I know you had 100 of us last year. We're going to have to cut into your budget a little bit more, Aubrey. And we're going to have to, you're going to have to hire 200 of us for this event there, sir. Sorry, Mr. Shabib. We're going to need that money sent right now, please. Double overtime for all of our officers. John Doe wants to know, Friday, if man's caught you slipping and caught you think you would affect your podcast career? Probably not. I ain't a rapper no more. Not to say I'm going to get beat up on road and cut slipping and all that bullshit, but like if, hypothetically, if that was to happen and I got washed and I was on fucking put on camera, getting dragged in the streets, no, niggas think I'm pussy already, fam. It's fine. I'm not saying that, listen, I'm not, but niggas already assume that. It's the other way around. You know what I'm saying? What would affect my podcast career is if niggas see me on camera snuffing the shit out of a nigga, having him in a headlock, giving him fucking, feeding him uppercuts, busting out his fucking jawbone, you know what I'm saying? And then dragging him into the fucking street and then stomping on his fucking head. Then they're gonna be like, I can't work with him. He's unprofessional. He's a live wire. I don't know if we can invest our money in their fucking company. I seen some video of him viciously beating the fuck out of somebody, and I don't even know the reason why they were fighting. But that's a savage, and I don't want to invest in him. So that's what would happen. Other way around, they'll catch some sympathy for me. Oh, why they fucking up Friday for? What the fuck he do? You know what I'm saying? Oh, they didn't like what he said? That's kind of waste still. Yeah, John Doe, I would just have to hold the punk off. Guess what? That happens sometimes. It doesn't make you less of a man, fam. It just means you don't want to have to go into this violent situation that'll turn into a vicious cycle that you don't want to have to go through because you've done that already in life. It doesn't make me less, it doesn't make me have less pussy in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that that whoever I am sleeping with ain't enjoying the dick as much as she's enjoying it. Like, let's be real. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not here for the kid games. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm in a fucked up position. Because, you know, my old brain would be like, yo, don't talk slick to me. I'm going to slap the shit out of you. But I can't. Because now I look crazy. Anywho. Salute to this hockey player nigga right here. Don't get caught slipping again, all right, fam? Just relax. Okay? Take the Uber. And salute to all of y'all out there, you know what I'm saying? I think we got like a good 2 hours of streaming in here. Yo, Google, just relax, fam. She be talking to me. I'm not trying to catch a gun charge for you niggas, fam. I have a lifetime ban, okay? Because I went to jail for one. Does that make me a real nigga? Sorry. Can't do it. You're gonna have to kill me. Sorry, I don't mean that. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms, man. Friday Ricky Dread, DRED. Wasn't trying to leave the week without doing a stream. Gonna do another one before the end of the week. I know tomorrow is gonna be heavy editing. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt that it's gonna be another stream tomorrow because by the time I'm done editing the episode, I will be tired. But Friday, we'll probably pull up again. Friday on a Friday and do another live stream. You know what I'm saying? And we'll have a good time. I'm off.